Let's talk about the yen first. You know, does it actually matter that they've held steady, done nothing?
In fairness, in the current environment, I'd say the answer is no, because I think that the yen, as always, is a classic measure of risk. And what we have right now is a clear retreat from risk in the face of geopolitical issues and in face of what people are increasingly thinking could be an overvalued tech market. And of course, as a result, people are piling back into the yen. So I don't think it really would have mattered what the BOJ did overnight unless it had been a truly dramatic move. I think we've got far bigger fish to fry.
Yes, like Ukraine, Russia, and risk elsewhere as well. I mean, what are investors concerned about? What are you hearing from your clients?
Well, I think right now the number one issue actually is really the bizarre performance of the euro, to be quite honest. Here we are with a currency that remains rock solid at 137, despite the fact that we have a central bank that's quite clearly worried about the strength of the currency and seemed more than happy to start talking about using quantitative easing to actually fight against that. And yet, despite that, and despite the past evidence that even talk of QE for other currencies can drive them sharply lower, here we have a euro that's stuck rock solid at 137.5.
QE, big topic here in Europe as well. We've just had comments on Mersh and Nawatni. Mersh saying ECB should have QE prime in case it's needed off the back of Draghi's comments. Nawatni saying there's no need for immediate action.
I think if you look at the two, I suspect they're actually aimed at slightly different things. I think they're having QE prime ready for action comment from Mersh. I think that is really about, okay, should we have further currency strength? Let's say we go through 140, which is entirely possible given the way we're currently performing and given actually geopolitical risk perversely, then QE clearly should be ready. Now, Watney is probably talking about the underlying inflationary story. And remember, the story that's coming out right at the moment is they think that inflation itself has actually stabilised.
Just a quick question ahead of the Bank of England meeting on Thursday. We've got this BCC survey showing exports growing at its fastest rate ever. Is this going to change anything for Carney?
I think highly unlikely. I mean, the number one thing the Bank of England wants to do now is keep this recovery going, and any sign of an improvement in the export story is going to be deeply welcomed. They want to keep that going. They want to keep sterling competitive. Why would you change policy now?